Welcome to this coverage of the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers for this Group D clash between India and Cambodia.
Gurpreet Singh Sandhu in goal, the captain once again, the saviour, the messiah for Indian football on so many occasions, Sunil Chhetri. Roshan Singh gets a look in that right back position. Watch out for the youngster Akash Mishra, but watch out for Liston Colasso and Manveer Singh combining together to give support to Sunil Chhetri to provide the goals that Igor Stimacz's side needs absolutely desperately. Let's have a look at the opposition as well. Watch out for somebody like Aching Chanthia and the number 10, Kyo Sokpeng, with all his experience. Soyo Wisal, the captain, will bring in all his experience in the middle of that defense. And hopefully, from Kim Hoy, the goalkeeper's point of view, he'll have lesser to keep away today. All that is in the future, and to pave the way for a brighter tomorrow, India need to start well tonight by throwing down the gauntlet against Cambodia in front of more than 50,000 fans expected and setting that standard right. I'm sure the former Bengaluru, Kerala and Mohun Bagan man agrees with me as I welcome him once again in anticipation of what should be a cracking night, Darren Caldera. Let's not forget the bench for India as well. There's a Rahul Pheke in there, there's a Subhashish Bose in there, there's a Glenn Martins who could come on, and Ishan Pandita from FC Goa and Jamshedpur FC days. We know what a super sub he can be. There's Muhammad Yasir, who's so highly rated as well. And then there are likes of Preetham Kotal and Sahal Abdul Samad as we have kickoff at the Salt Lake Stadium between the Blue Tigers and the Angkor Warriors. India taking on Cambodia in the second game of the Group D clash in the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers. Liston on the ball, shoots straight at goal, gets a block from the Cambodian defence. It won't be for the first and the last time today. A bit of pace exercised in India's half, but Gurpreet will collect it safely, Darren. Good start. A little dummy by Liston. Akash Mishra's on the ball, looking to put in a good cross, which does come in, but straight into the hands of the goalkeeper who was waiting and in the right position. I mean, we were just talking about the hero ISL. Throws up some new names every time. Akash, who's playing this game, Ashish Rai, Mohammad Yasir, who's on the bench, played for Manolo Marquez, who we heard from earlier in our show. Hormi Palm and Jeekson under coach Vukomanovic, as Cambodia finds some space on the left-hand side. Trouble for India. Cut in on the right, a shot at goal, far away, sails away.
Well, this is where Cambodia need to be. They need to take care of that football. They're keeping the ball well, make 5 or 6 passes, but then they look for that long ball.
Liston's on the ball. Watch out, Cambodia. Liston's down. Penalty is given. And the roar in the Salt Lake tells you a story. The Cambodians can argue, but Liston knew exactly what he was looking to do over there. Earns the penalty and gives India the perfect opportunity to get the perfect start here at an expectant Salt Lake Stadium.
Well, again, we spoke about how important Liston Colasso is to this side with his pace, and he does exactly that. For a second, you thought they defended it well, but just a late challenge coming in, and Liston Colasso is taken down. We have a better look at it here. They've not defended that ball well, and Liston Colasso goes past the defender, but there is a touch there.
Sunil Chhetri from the spot against Cambodia in this crunch Group D clash. Sunil Chhetri! The saviour, the messiah, India's best, far ahead of the rest, and one of Asia's greatest, with another goal in another crucial game for the Blue Tigers. 1-0 India.
There was never a doubt, Anand. The moment you see Sunil Chhetri picking up that ball and stepping up and taking that penalty, with his experience, with his confidence, you always know he's going to find the back of the net. Yes, he has missed a couple of penalties recently for his club, but for country, he's always going to step up, finds enough of power, picks his spot, and there's absolutely no chance for Kim Hu in goal. 1-0 to India.
Cross comes in as well. Chhetri! Just couldn't guide that header well enough. He was free.
Well, you know from his reaction, Anand, that he was very disappointed with that. Beautiful ball coming in from his teammate at club level, Roshan Singh. And he gets that 1 yard, 2 yard of space. In the end, it's kind of a free header.
We were just talking about number 9s. He's like, hey, I've got the number 9 now. And look at where Liston finds himself. Liston crosses it in fact, cuts it back. And almost every single time, there's either a Chhetri or a Thapa waiting at the edge of the box. Not this time.
That's a very clever run from Liston. because you can see this entire Cambodian defense is sitting behind.
Shot from distance, just outside the box as well. He's going to keep trying all evening long. That's why he's in this side, because he can contribute on both ends of the pitch. He'll be disappointed with that effort, but I can assure you, Igor Stimac would be happier with this one than the previous.
And that's why, Anand, it's so tricky when you come up against a player like Roshan Singh. You don't know whether he's going to move to his right and cross it in or towards his left. This time he chooses his left. Just gets too much on the ball. No direction and goes flying over.
Ooh, crunching tackle in the middle of the park. The referee says, play on. Brandon, look at where Jhingan is. Looking for his 5th goal in India colours. Liston. The skill, the trickery. Liston, Colasso looking to cross it in. Wins a corner for the Blue Tigers. He'll keep troubling them all evening long. And it's getting cooler as well. Brandon takes the corner, punched away by the goalkeeper. Well done there by Singh Chantia, who's doing his defensive duties, but now Roshan Singh's managed to win it back.
It's a decent ball coming in from Brandon Fernandes, a little too close to the goal line, which allows Kim Hu to come out and punch it.
Brandon. Suresh. Roshan. Oh, trouble there. Anirudh Thapa was trying to win it. Ooh, foul from Chetri. A card for Chetri as well. Almost pleading the ref there, but the ref set the standard very early on in his game.
Yeah, no nonsense refereeing there. Sunil Chetri with a raised foot, a bit unlucky. He's looking at the ball. But that is nasty though. Gets him in the rib. And that's poor there from Cambodia. Give the ball away, they win it. As soon as they win it, they're giving the ball away and they're back defending again.
Distance in the box. Brandon with a rare shot on goal. He's usually the one creating. And the other perennial debate is about tangible progress as well. Two of the byproducts of that progress are just involved in that attack from the Indians. Now Roshan Singh looking for Liston, but Chetri came in the way, but not enough. Liston! Always looking for goal. I think with all the age that they have in their squad on their side, that's something that they surely will look to exploit, Darren, with the amount of defending that they've had to do and certainly will have to do by the looks of things here at the Salt Lake. You'd expect them to look for opportunities on the counter. Can they hurt them with pace, with some of the young legs available to them on the bench? Not to forget a bit of experience as well.
They've got a lot of young players, which is good to see, this Cambodian national side. And every single time they win the ball, they're looking for Sok Feng up front, they're looking for Chantia, but at the moment they're cutting an isolated figure.
Shot out of absolutely nowhere. The keeper parries it away. And that could have been 2-0 so nearly, Darren. How about that?
Well, that's a great run there from Akash Mishra. He's looking for a pass. There's no option. Takes it on his right foot. Not his favoured foot, but hits it straight at the keeper. Not a bad attempt. Either side of the keeper, and you know that's going in the goal.
Well done there by the right foot of Akash Mishra, the man from Uttar Pradesh who did well not to choose cricket and chose football instead. Corner coming in from Brandon. Chetri was lurking around, well cleared so far. Liston, sliding challenge in, wins the ball. The roar goes up in the crowd, who are awake, just to let everybody know they're here. And that's what India need to do. They just need to perhaps inject a little more ambition, a little more intent in what they're doing in the opposition half, perhaps, Darren?
That's brilliant to see from Liston Colasso. You don't get a roar in the stadium for only scoring a goal. You get that for putting in that effort, for winning the ball back. And that's brilliant to see from Liston Colasso. A couple of minutes to go to half-time, Anand. It would be a great time for India to get that cushion, to get that second goal.
It's nicely ticking along at the moment for the Blue Tigers, and with 3 minutes and a bit to play, I'm sure at the end of this first half, India would like to at least hold on to the scoreline, or better still, add to it. Can they is the big question.
The fans cheering Liston on every single time he puts pressure. Boris Koch on the ball, the French-born Cambodian. Played in the lower leagues in France with a beautiful run there. And a free kick in a very dangerous position right at the stroke of halftime. And Sok Feng. It's going to be one of them. And it's right in the center, so it could be either of them taking this kick. Sok Feng! And he manages to hit the target. But that's great goalkeeping again, Gurpreet Singh. The half-time, first half comes to an end. India are leading 1-0. That's a great effort, a great start so far for them, but there's a lot more work to be done in the second half. Welcome back to this second half of the Asian Cup qualifiers. We've had a couple of changes for this Indian side. Manveer Singh coming off and Udanta coming in, and another one as well. You have Sahal there, we got a glimpse of him, who comes in as well. Somebody with a lot of technical ability. I'm sure Igor Stimac must have had a word with his boys. They won that second goal. They'll be looking for that cushion. Chantea. Not a bad effort from the young footballer from the Bhatia Academy. You're talking about Udanta, Anand. I'll never forget the first time I saw him when we had a practice match. BFC versus Tata Football Academy. And he was absolutely electric. He had just so much pace about him. It was so difficult to catch him. And as soon as he was done, I remember the coaching staff, including Pradyum Reddy and Ashley Westwood, having a chat with TFA, and they wanted him at BFC.
But this man's already at BFC, and he's provided some serious concerns to the Cambodian defense in the first half. A great story about Udanta.
He does all the right things, puts in those good balls, gets into the box. But if he could just add a little more goals to his game.
India were looking to add some goals as well, with Brandon whipping in that corner. Liston still on the pitch. He can just smell a go in from a distance. Finds Brandon. Roshan. Udanta. Brandon with a cross. Watch out, Cambodia! Chetri was there. And the oohs and the ahs in the crowd tell you exactly how close he was as well. Another day, that would have been 2-0.
Well, another big opportunity for India. They're playing the ball well, and as soon as Brandon gets it, that's the quality about him. You know who he's going to look for as soon as he gets it. Good, solid defending there from Anwar Ali again. Solid upper body strength. It's looking so comfortable, Anand, right now for India. But the scoreline is still 1-0.
Roshan gets a deflection out of the defense, and there will be a corner for the Blue Tigers, but cannot disagree with what you just said. Just looking so comfortable. I'm sure Mahesh Gowli watching this will be so proud of what Anwar is doing on the pitch for India.
That's another left-footed attempt, this time from Roshan Singh.
There it is. It says India 4 corners to 0. I'll tell you what, India have tried 4 centre-backs. They have not found a Mahesh Gowli since. Shot from distance again. More in hope. Liston We've seen him do this so often in Bambolim and Vasco and Fatorda of late. They've come to see absolute domination, but domination that's also reflected in the scoreline. There's always talk about philosophy as well, Darren. Should India have a philosophy? Should it be based on the opposition only, as we see here today? Sunil did say that they struggle against lesser opposition sometimes, as he looks in hope once again. Brandon will deliver another corner.
Well, that didn't look like a shot to me from Brandon. He was looking for that run of Sunil Chhetri.
Back towards Brandon. Cross comes in. Chhetri! And once again, who else but him who delivers when it matters most? A storm was brewing. The droplets could be seen. And finally, Sunil Chhetri has just added to the scoreline a lot more sheen. 2-0. Chhetri's brace. The fans are happy. Salt Lake is buzzing once again.
But he's had a couple of opportunities in the first half with those headers, but didn't hit the target. But this time he's not missing that one. It's a good short corner from India. Brandon Fernandes gets the ball. And you just watch that clever run from Sunil Chhetri. Just moves away from the marker. Chanseo Paik has no idea where Sunil Chhetri is. And in the end, that's just a perfect cushion header into the back of the net. Kim Hoo just gets a touch to it, but cannot save that.
And if India keep going like this, it could be another. He scored 3 hat-tricks as well for India. And now he's on a hat-trick for India once again as we reach the hour mark here at the Salt Lake. The new hero, Liston's on the ball though. Sahal turns. Better control from Sahal Abdul Samad. Brandon, who delivered that ball. Great effort from distance again from Brandon. Why always provide when you can also score? I can tell you, keep watching this man, there will be more. The number 15, watch out for him. Plenty of promise, plays for Preveng in the Cambodian league that has only 8 teams. Here's a shot from Roshan.
Roshan does well there to get it on his right, but just cannot whip the ball, doesn't get his foot around it, and he goes straight away down.
And India 2-0 against Cambodia. But Chhetri touched upon it. The opposition gets slightly weaker than a Jordan, a Bahrain, a Belarus. They struggle to find that incision. They've struggled with that today as well, and that is possibly the learning curve in the ability to right the wrongs when the next game comes. Glan from distance.
But they haven't been creating enough of chances and testing the goalkeeper. You can see they're looking for those passes up front, but there are no real options. So this time Glan gets it on his right foot, and we know he's got a great right foot, but this time gets it horribly wrong.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right in terms of the ability of somebody like Suresh Wangjam and the luxury that Igor Stimac can play a Brandon and a Thapa alongside him. But that brings me to my next question. Would you like to see a Glan and a Sahal start alongside a Thapa perhaps, or a Brandon? Or would you like to keep it the same? When it ain't broke, don't fix it, they say. Should Igor Stimac keep it that way?
Well, you don't want to change a winning combination, but I'm sure he'll go back and he'll watch the footage of the other games. You want to see how the opposition is playing as well. But right now, this looks good for India.
Certainly better if Udanta can put in a good cross here, or do something like that. Udanta with the cross. Ooh, Liston was there. There you go from distance, Sahal Abdul Samad. Just outside the box. Got half a yard of space to shoot. And he said, why not?
Again, that's good work from the Indian team. Udanta this time on the left flank. Beautiful step over, gets it on his left. And is looking for players to attack the ball. No one really doing that. And it falls to Sahal, just makes half a yard for himself.
Ashik to Liston. There's a lot of traffic in the way. Ashik Kurunian has found some space. Ashik Kurunian almost finds a goal as well. Well done by the keeper though. Wow, how did he create that? Surge of pace. Everything right but the finish. Well done, the keeper.
And even Sunil Chhetri appreciates that. What an absolutely brilliant run from Ashik. There you can see Liston's taken down, but as soon as that first touch, he goes past 3 players. Ashik Kurunian, 1v1 with the goalkeeper, and a brilliant save from Kim Hoo. Comes off his line, alert to the danger.
Here comes a corner from Udanta Singh. Anwar. Remember a famous video doing the rounds where Anwar had scored an absolutely delightful free kick. Maybe he has it in him. Maybe Sandesh can teach him a trick or two as well, since he scored 4 for India.
Well, you're right, Anand. We've seen it on a couple of occasions. Anwar Ali scoring from distance, but that was just a poor effort. He's had a brilliant night so far. Just keep it on the ground and play the ball to your nearest man. Sahal on the ball. Good pass out wide to Udanta Singh with a lot of space and time. Udanta with a cross. And that was so close to coming off. Pritham to Liston. Back to Sahal. Falls to Ashik. And Glenn. Glenn again getting in that position. Just tackling the flagpole there. Oh, Sahal there. Just runs out of ground. He's so good when he's got the ball at his feet. You don't know which side he's going to move. Think he's going to pass it behind. He's going past a couple of players too easily. Just a heavy touch there. Just goes past the line. Glenn Martins. Suresh. The Indians just taking their time on the ball right now. Udanta. And that is the final whistle. First home win for Igor Stimac. A brilliant, dominant performance from this Indian side. And the fans are absolutely delighted with this performance. Sunil Chhetri, the man of the moment. A brace for him tonight. The man we always look to get those goals. And Igor Stimac would be very much relieved